TikTok users are trying to troll Trump's campaign by reserving tickets for Tulsa rally they'll never use. 2020 just keeps getting crazier. A grandma using TikTok to encourage political activism. And K-pop, one video, with more than 250,000 views, called on fans of South Korean pop music in particular to join the trolling campaign. Fans of the music, which is known as K-pop, are a force on social media. They posted over 6 billion tweets last year alone, and they have a history of taking action for social justice causes. So when Trump says over 1 million people have requested tickets, https://www.theguardian.com/usnews/2020/June/15 Tulsa rally coronavirus calls for cancellation to the event. He might not have been lying. If I'm understanding correctly, there is an unlimited amount of tickets and fairly easy to get in if you wait in line, first come first serve. How in the heck are we 5 years into him having rallies and protesters haven't infiltrated one in large numbers? That's almost a travesty. Imagine how powerful that would be to stage a walkout and half of the people left or some chat. They would become legends. They'll pack whatever attendees they get in tight against the stage and never show the empty seats like usual. Trump will claim that there were thousands outside waiting to get in. You know the ultimate way to troll Trump? Vote. Vote. Org. Trump gonna brag about the record number of people reserving though. Morons. These aren't reservations, all they're doing is providing the Trump campaign with their contact info. But this is dumb. You don't need tickets to get into a Trump rally. You just need to get in line. Requesting tickets is you giving the campaign your contact info so they can spam you with donation requests. I wouldn't buy into that story because it could be a story planted by Trump's team so they'll have a ready-made excuse for there being a lot of empty seats. Joke's on them. The campaign is harvesting emails, phone numbers, and addresses so he can spam them and sell them for a big profit. Deleted. Sorry, joke's on the TikTok users. If it's anything like the rally when he came to my town in 2016, the tickets aren't to get in. My wife and I stood in line holding our tickets for almost 2 hours, only to have the doors shut and not to be allowed in before we could even get to the head of the line. Why? We had tickets. Oh, they weren't checking tickets at the door, they just let everyone in first come, and when they reached capacity they shut the doors. So why the tickets? So they could start spamming your email address with requests for donations, of course. They gave a ticket to everyone who completed the online form and gave their email address. There was no cutoff. I got the first email begging for money while the rally was still going on and before I could even get back to my car. Immediately unsubscribed. So it's a noble attempt, but all these TikTok users did was sign up for Trump's spam emails. This explains a lot. But I am not on board with this tactic. It gives bragging rights to his campaign, as we have seen. It is all based on inaccurate numbers, which we all knew, but we didn't know why. It might promote others to try and get tickets thinking there was a huge run on them. Part of me wishes these tickets came at a cost. Not because I want the Trump campaign to make any money, but it would be fucking hilarious if a 50 cent happened. For those who are unaware, a couple years ago 50 Cent bought a bunch of tickets for a Ja Rule concert just so that his front row would be empty. You buried the lead up. TikTok users are giving away their personal info freely to the GOP and Trump campaign and gaining nothing in return. Pretty sure they don't actually reserve the spaces and it is first come first served, so this is a waste of time. Would be pretty funny those who reserved actually attend but just sit in their chairs, glued to their phones while listening to music, pay zero attention to him. That ought to drive him insane. Face with tears of joy, he'll just lie about attendance anyway. Would be even better if 20,000 people showed up and booed him off the stage as soon as he came out. They'll just oversell the arena. Don't waste your money. Put it to something that actually helps people. Reddit: looking at TikTok, perhaps I treated you too harshly. The ticket system doesn't work like that. It's just first come first serve basically. There's no reservation or seat number or anything like that. So, does this mean the left can troll, but the right is bad for trolling? I really don't get the standards. If anything, they're the one getting trolled. From what I've heard, it's first come first served anyways. When you sign up, they ask for some brief personal information that signs you up for a mailing list. I know because it did it, too. I guess it's kind of funny that they think they're more popular than they really are, but I'm sure they've dealt with this before. Despite their intent, the objective of the effort, to leave Trump with an empty stadium on Saturday, is almost certainly going to be unsuccessful. Although the capacity of the Bank of Oklahoma Center in Tulsa is just under 20,000, the Trump campaign has, clearly, not put a limit on how many people can request tickets. On top of that, to register for the event, people have to hand over a phone number to the Trump campaign, feeding the campaign's vast data operation. When registrations passed 800,000, Trump campaign manager Brad Parscale described it as the biggest data haul and rally sign-up of all time by 10x. Aaron Perrine, principal deputy communications director for the Trump campaign, told CNN, "Leftists do this all the time. They think if they sign up for tickets that will leave empty seats. Not the case at all. Always way more ticket requests than seats available at a rally. All they are doing is giving us access to their contact information. Trump is surely finished this time." r/Nathanian. I see some people saying you have to show up and claim the ticket. Nobody says you have to stay after getting the ticket. I still cannot believe that this is happening. In Tulsa, on Juneteenth. Ugh. This. Keep doing this. High fives. That's all well and good, but I'm wishing for Trump supporters to get into a closed space and yell a lot without masks on. Just saying, considering his rallies are full with thousands outside, I doubt this works. Wouldn't this just hurt their idea? Trump's reservation list gets inflated and still enough people show up to overflow the area. Damn, y'all really got him. Don't think he will ever recover from that. Isn't this rally first come first serve, so this isn't really gonna do a whole lot right. Wow, if only seating weren't first come first served. Literally all this does is pump up numbers and make him look good. I hope they realize all they're doing is helping populate the fundraising database. Hey, look, a massive list of names and contact info. Tickets are given at the door. It's first come first serve even if you reserve ahead of time. They tried to do that here in Minneapolis when they rally was here and it made no difference. Do it. Keep doing it. Pretty sure there's an unlimited amount of tickets, so they're just providing his campaign with money and their contact info. Any good FA manager will start letting overflow in to take empty seats at 15 minutes prior to the show starting. Not a TikTok user, but have seen this on other platforms as well. All you need is a Google phone hashtag and unused email address. It's not hard. Not saying I've been doing it for all of his rallies or anything. What a terrible idea. As others have pointed out, these rallies are usually first come first served, and don't have to have a ticket. When you request tickets, it bumps up the numbers, making him look more popular than he really is. These sites also have your email/phone number, which doesn't matter if it's real or not. They can sell these lists for profit, to further fund the campaign. Reddit to TikTok. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. As a Trump supporter, we appreciate your donations. You sure showed us.